Touch of Grass has never been better. Touch of Malice has never been better, and it's now not only one of the best primary DPS picks, but it's also finally caught up to the pack to be the perfect weapon to turn the sorrow on your enemies. This exotic is now even farmable this season when King's Fall is the featured raid, so if you haven't got your sweaty mitts on it by now, it's about time to go and grab it. But that's not all, because it also recently received its full 40% damage buff to red bars after a recent bug fix, and it also benefited from the most recent 10% Scout Rifle damage buff dished out, affecting red and orange bar enemies. This means its previously paltry ad clearing potential is now top tier, especially in endgame content, with it easily one-tapping most trash ads and effectively melting everything else. Except I know for a fact that most people who have this have chucked it to one side and yeeted it into next week. This is mainly due to its self-destruction mode, which comes as standard with the Touch of Malice from the final round of the magazine. This constant 10 HP tick damage will delete you, but if you take the time to master the touch, you'll be able to benefit from the whopping 212% damage boost it can offer on tap. Not only that, but kinetic primary weapons got a huge buff with the introduction of Lightfall, as they'll intrinsically do more damage than their energy counterparts straight out of the gate. This in essence is a 10% increase, and if you top this up with the 22% weapon damage boost that is readily available from having 3 copies of the kinetic weapon surge mods equipped, you're going to be looking at nearly a 3 times increase in damage from what it previously offered. Yes, this does mean that you have to be constantly edging yourselves with the final round of the magazine to get that 100% damage boost, but it's more than worth it to explode your charge with blight stacks all over the place for a huge and unique 50% damage boost for 5.5 seconds to any weapons of sorrow. All of this on its own easily makes it worth a second look, but to truly master the Touch of Malice, knowing its true damage potential is only half the battle, the rest is becoming immortal. Healing and overshields are your friends, with the solar restoration ability being excellent for this, especially Lorelei Helm Titans. But this exotic's true power comes from Whispering to the Void, and you can easily set this up to offer not only excellent survivability on top of your damage output, but also incredible ability uptime too. The Healing Rift might be the first thing that comes to mind, but if you're slaying out at the maximum rate of fire, any amount of damage or missed shots will likely end you. However, if you do combine this with the new Echo Vigilance, you'll be able to tank a bit more damage if you get that final blow whilst in the red bar of your health. This will grant you a temporary void overshield, which should buy you a bit of time to trigger your health regen with 3 rapid final blows with the Touch of Malice or through your recovery stat. However, this new void fragment actually synergizes perfectly though with the real game changer for the Touch of Malice, which is of course Devour. The Feed the Void aspect is how you want to activate this healing ability, and because you'll be constantly melting ads with overcharged shots from this exotic, you'll have no issue triggering Devour and more importantly keeping it topped up. This in turn synergizes with itself, as you'll rapidly recharge your grenade ability in a matter of final blows to help you trigger Devour again through Feed the Void. Alternatively, you can just use the Echo of Starvation, which is perfect for hunters and titans. Kinetic Siphon mods are already a must-have for the weapon surge mods, but you'll also want to consider the Recuperation mod to grant you health on collecting them. You can even chuck in the new Emergency Reinforcement mod for the bonus damage reduction. This effectively replaced the Protective Light mod and offers a 10% resistance for a short period of time, which can be extended with more copies of the mod equipped. This all might seem like overkill build wise, but when you consider how strong this exotic truly is, it's more than worth its weight in gold to do everything possible to keep yourself alive. Double specials might still be the way, but if you need a top tier energy weapon to pair with the Touch this season, then you really need to look no further than this. Find out why and which perks you'll need in this next video.